Namaste. Welcome to Katimerayoga. Today we're going to touch on Sun Salutation. Sun Salutation is an important key yoga practice. To me, if you learn yoga and you never learn Sun Salutation, it's like you have never learned yoga at all. Sun Salutation to me is an important part of a yoga practice. So today I'm going through this Sun Salutation with you. Firstly, I would like to share what is the benefit key, what are my experience key that I actually receive from practice this Sun Salutation. There are actually many nowadays, especially nowadays, there are actually many versions of Sun Salutations. Not like my time when I learned is just learning the traditional Sun Salutations. Okay? So over here I like to explain okay, in order to not to give too much confusion okay, to you, especially for beginner. Okay? There actually is a traditional Sun Salutation. And nowadays you can see many different versions of Sun Salutations. It's actually, you can consider it's actually a modified version from the traditional Sun Salutation. There is always a reason why we modify and come up with many different versions okay, of Sun Salutation. Because there are some people, because due to their body structure or condition, they cannot perform certain steps. Okay? Or maybe elderly people, they can't perform certain steps due to their body condition. So there are actually all these different versions being created in order to allow these people to be able to practice Sun Salutation. So they are not so-called being restricted by their body condition, which is the result that cause them they cannot practice Sun Salutation. So there are actually different versions. In fact, there are some people actually modify the Sun Salutation in order to make them actually feel better, do it that way. So actually there are actually many versions there. So today, I just want to focus on the traditional Sun Salutations. What the benefit that I actually received, my own experience about this Sun Salutation. Actually, my experience at the initial stage of my yoga journey and compare with my later stage of my yoga journey, my experience actually is different. Okay? You will realize that not only Sun Salutation, any yoga postures, at different stage of your journey, at different stage of your life, your experience on the same posture, the same thing is actually different. Which is actually is a common, and you will find that along the journey, your experience is actually become more in depth. Your feeling about the posture or about the Sun Salutation practice is actually become more in depth. Okay? You will realize that you actually receive more benefit. Okay? There are certain things you didn't actually realize at the initial stage. Okay? The kind of benefit it can actually bring to you. Then you will only realize it at a later part, of the journey. This is from my own experience. Like at the initial stage for Sun Salutation, to me the Sun Salutation is more like more into a physical workout to really work on the whole body, warm up my body, my muscles, and it helps to tone up my muscles, especially if I choose the 10-step Sun Salutation. It really helps to tone up my arm muscles because I haven't experienced it myself. I continue just do the 10-step Sun Salutation every day for 2 weeks. And each time I do at least 22 rounds or more than that. So I realized that after 2 weeks, I can actually see my arm muscles really tone up, okay? And can see the shape there. So for those people who really just want to work out on cutting the fats on the arm and tone up the muscles there to really see the shape, okay, of your arm muscles, the tone up muscles, I will recommend you do the 10-step Sun Salutation. If you do it every day, okay, for about 22 rounds, okay, or more, okay, 2 weeks, you can see the result. This is what happened to me from my own experience, okay, as I can see the result after 2 weeks. So Sun Salutation is, I find that it benefits me physically. It helped me to feel more fit, okay? It's strengthening my muscles, okay? And it's really a workout on whole bodies there, okay? Sun Salutation is actually a flow, okay? So I realized that the Sun Salutation is actually a workout on every part of the body, the whole body's there. So this is the benefit actually I received on the physical side, okay, at the initial stage of my yoga journey. And at my later stage on my yoga journey, which I realized that it's actually more than that. It's more than about benefiting your physicals. It's actually also benefit your mentally, your emotionally at the same time. At the later stage, I start to enjoy, practice the Sun Salutation in a slower pace. Not like when at the early stage, okay, usually I go more into a more fast pace. Okay. There's a different benefit, okay, when practice Sun Salutation in a fast pace and in a slow pace. Okay. It's a different. Okay. If you want to work on the cardio, okay, then you will go for the fast pace. Okay. And there are some people maybe want to purpose to lose weight. Okay. Then the fast pace, okay, help them to even sweat more, okay, work out more on the bodies there. Okay. But if you go for the slow pace, which to me, okay, I find that if you go in the slow pace, the benefit that I receive is actually more than by going with a fast pace. This is through my own experience. Okay. Why? Because I find that it's not only benefit me physically, but also mentally. Because when I work in the slow pace, it allowed me to have the time to work more on inward, okay, of how I actually feel. Each and every part of my body, muscles, how is it actually being stretched. Okay? Because when you work in the slow pace, I actually realize that it actually work more on the muscles there. Every single muscles is really work on it. Not like a fast pace, because when you're fast pace, you actually go through it very fast. So it's only work on certain part of the muscles of the body. But when you go by slow pace, it's really slowly, part by part, bit by bit, every single part of the muscles is actually being worked on. Which actually, I find that it's really benefit me, because it's really work on each and every single part of the muscles there. So it helps to strengthen each and every single part of the muscles and help to improve the flexibility. So if you want to improve your flexibility, your strength there, I find that the slow pace is actually more benefit. Okay? And besides that, because you work in the slow pace, so your breath is also in the slow pace. As Sun Salutation is actually a flow by working in the breath. So if you do in a fast pace, that means you actually breathe fast also. Okay? Inhale, exhale very fast. But if you do it in the slow pace, so you actually doing the deep breathings there. Inhale slow, exhale slow. So you're actually doing the deep breathings there. Because when you work out the body with a deep breathing, the kind of experience, the benefit you receive is actually more beneficial. Okay? It's not only benefit the body, it's actually benefit the mental, your emotionally also. It helped me to really learn to be more inward, okay? How to bring my focus attention more inward by observing, okay, more inward about each and every part of my body, every muscles, how my body is actually being moved, how my body is actually being stretched by working with my breath. And because of that, all the so-called combination, okay, into one, okay, that means your body, your mind, your breath all work together into one. The kind of experience, okay, that you receive is really, to me, is really a very good experience. I feel my body, my mind is really completely relaxed, okay? Even though I'm working with the flow, okay? But actually I feel calmness there. I feel calmness, the connection to myself there. Because it's actually like all body, mind and breath, like into one, okay? The kind of experience. And this can only happen if I work in a slow pace, which I find that, okay, fast pace, usually you won't gain as much benefit, okay, as a slow pace, okay, Sun Salutation. So this is from my own experience, okay. So actually I enjoy, okay, the benefit, okay, the effect that I actually receive from this Sun Salutation practice, because it's really work out into my whole body, working out on the whole body from the toe all the way up, okay, to the head, okay, every part of the body. It's really a good workout for the whole body there. So usually I will tell my student, okay, especially for the beginner, if you don't have the time to practice yoga, you cannot remember a lot of those yoga postures, never mind. You just remember the Sun Salutation, the step of the Sun Salutation, and you just practice Sun Salutation. It's actually enough for your day. You cannot remember any other yoga postures, it's okay. You just practice Sun Salutation. It's enough for your day. So in my yoga class, okay, I always, okay, every session, I always bring in this Sun Salutation, okay, as like a kind of warm-up, okay, as it's really a good warm-up, okay, as it's really work on the whole body, you can actually feel the breath different, feel the body different, okay. So usually I always use the Sun Salutation as a kind of warm-up, okay, before we continue with any other yoga postures, which I actually find that is actually also better, also can prevent injury, okay, as the body is really having a good warm-up already, also kind of prevent injury when you go into any other, okay, yoga practice, yoga posture practice. Okay, over here, okay, I would actually like to call out, okay, all the yoga practitioners, regardless you are new learner, beginner, intermediate or advanced, including all the yoga teachers, for your contribution to share your experience about Sun Salutation. How do you feel? Okay? What benefit and effect that you think that you feel that this Sun Salutation actually bring to your body and your mind? And actually, how do you actually practice it to really gain the most benefit of the Sun Salutation? And how often you actually practice it? Whatever, okay? I'm actually asking you for your contribution to share your experience, okay? As you will know, okay, what you have shared might have helped someone, okay? Someone might be searching around for some problems, okay? And maybe they happen to come across, okay, what you have shared and realize that this Sun Salutation actually can help with certain problem, and they realize that they actually have the same problem as you. So since it benefit you, so therefore it also benefit them if they practice Sun Salutation. So you will actually encourage them, motivate them, inspire them to practice Sun Salutation to improve this condition, okay, improve their problem, okay, which they actually face, okay, as what you did. So I'm actually calling you out, okay? Please make your contributions by sharing your experience about this Sun Salutation, as it's actually important, okay? It does matter, okay, what you have shared, as it helps some people out there. okay, you will know. So you can actually share, okay, your experience, okay, in the comment section in this video. Or you want to, you can also share in my Facebook, okay, at katimerayoga. Or you can also email to me at katimerayoga@gmail.com. Especially for those people who have a lot to share, might prefer to email me. As email, you can actually type a lot. Okay? Maybe there's some kind of life experience, okay, that you have received, okay, from this Sun Salutation. You can actually also share. Okay? So please, okay, you can also share, okay, by right. Okay, send me the email. Over here, I'd like to thank you everyone in advance, okay, for your contribution in sharing your experience, okay, about this Sun Salutation. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And also please subscribe to my channel if you have not. Thank you everyone for your time. I shall see you again. Namaste.